Good morning, friends. I am out even earlier this morning than I was yesterday morning. I'm starting to get back to my normal routine, thank you, Lord. And it is it is coming. I am about to be back to everything being normal. And after my back surgery and being down for a long time. And today is Friday. And we're supposed to, this is today that the big hurricane hits Florida. My brother lives in Jacksonville, Florida, so I talked with him last night, and he's batting down the hatches and prepared for it. It's supposed to hit this afternoon. We're supposed to go to Florida on Monday for Disney and stay. We've got, we're booked in a in a resort Monday through Friday and leave and come back Saturday. So I don't think it will affect that, but I'm more worried about the people down there than I am a trip to Disney, although love to go to Disney. And and I could use the break. And what I mean is, I've always gone, my personality is to be wide open all the time, which is exhausting, but it's just how I am. And when I go to Disney, I want to see everything and do everything and just be wide open. This time I will rent one of those little carts that I look at people and go, why is that person that looks perfectly normal on that cart? Well, I'm going to be that person that looks perfectly normal that can walk, that's going to be on the cart simply because I had surgery and my doctor told me to take it easy. He probably would not approve me going to Disney, but I'm not going to ask. But this time I'm going to go and enjoy the atmosphere and just kind of look around, and I'll probably see things and do things that I've never done before. And of course I'm going to bring you along with me. I'm going to do a vlog every day, and I'll probably shoot some additional footage that will end up being bigger, that will end up on the big channel, and I'm talking about longer videos and stuff. I ordered a new drone. I'm expecting my new drone to come today. I ordered a Phantom 4. I've got a Phantom 3 Pro. I've had it for a long time, but I was a little rough on it. If you look in my my Spa Guy channel, the big channel, you'll see some videos of me, some videos of me using it for some really cool footage and stuff, but also some videos of me crashing it, and I crashed it in the water and how I dried it out. I actually have a video of how I spent the time to dry it out, and I was able to crash it completely under the water, and it was underwater for 4 or 5 minutes, and I was able to dry it and fly it the same day. So I made a video about that, and of course it's a popular video. But one of the things that aggravates me about the videos, or about that video, is for some reason there's always a detractor, and for that video it seems to be a lot of detractors. There was a whole lot of people going, oh well, you were just lucky and your drone is still going to give you trouble one day. Well, that happened back, I think, in April, and this is October, and I still have it right back here in the back of my Jeep. I keep it with me all the time, and we can take it flight right now, and it flies and works fine. I just wanted to get the Phantom 4 because the Phantom 4 has, it's got some amazing stuff. One thing is the Phantom 4 will fly about 47 miles an hour. The Phantom 3 is about 25 miles an hour. The other thing is it will go about 3 miles, which is pretty unbelievable. And I also bought a device where I can actually take the phone, the one that I'm recording on right now, and there's an app that I can put in the phone that will turn it into two tiny screens, and I can actually wear the phone inside of a device that'll comes with this particular drone, and I will be able to do I will be able to fly the drone like I'm actually on the drone. It will be like virtual reality, but it's not virtual reality, it's reality because I'm actually going to be, it'll be like I'm in the drone flying it. which will be a different experience. So I'm really looking forward to that. And the drone really changed. There are several things changed my my videoing experience. One thing was I bought a little Sony camera from some hippies one day. That was a very expensive camera, and I was able to buy it for $900, which was pretty amazing. And at the time, I did not realize really the deal that I got was unbelievable. At that time, that camera was selling for about $2,800. And I bought it less than a year old with all the accessories, everything, the box, the whole 9 yards, and literally paid them $900 for it. And they were living in a school bus. It was a really odd thing. But that little camera, I call it a 30. It's a Sony NX Cam, NX30U. I can't remember the call letters on it, but it has been an amazing camera. And when I say amazing, when I shot stuff with it, it was like having the best film camera that you could ever have. And the stuff that I looked at was like unbelievable. So it really set me on fire to want to go make videos, because the quality was amazing on it. So I ended up buying I thought, well, if the 30 is great, the 50 is going to be really great. The 30 is about this big, and I can actually break it down and put it, it's small enough to go in my pocket if I take all the stuff off of it, the microphone and the lens deflector and all that stuff. So I thought, well, if the 30 looks that good, the 50 has got to be out of this world. And so I bought the 50. The 50 is about this big. It's a much larger camera. It's got the shoulder stand and a big lens and stuff. And the 50 just didn't look like the 30s. The quality wasn't there. It just wasn't on the screen. It just wasn't there. I still have the camera. I still use it. And I'm not saying it looks bad, but there's something special about those 30s. I call them anointed. They're anointed. The sound is always great on them. The video is always great on them. So I bought another 30, and at church, we had the opportunity to create a TV show for our church, and for the Bridge Ministry, I'm working on a 13 episodes for the Bridge. And so we ended up buying 5 of them for the church. Problem is now they're discontinued, and the people that have them know what they are, so they're hard to get. So you have to pay a pretty now for them, because people have figured out that there's something special about them. And but I'm fortunate enough to have several of those. And of course I use a lot of my drone is a DJI. I have the DJI Osmo, which is a handheld 3-axis gimbal camera that I use, and I have a bunch of GoPros. Just being straight up with you, I don't like the GoPros. The batteries are not very good on them. They're cumbersome. They're hard to program because they're so little, and there's just a lot of downside. My little Sonys, the little NX30s that I talk about, will literally last. The battery will last 3.5. I could shoot for 5 hours straight with it, with the battery that's on it, with one battery change. And a 64 gig SD card, I can shoot, and of course I buy only really good high-end quality SD cards, but a 64 gig SD card will shoot in 1080p, 60 frames a second, will shoot over 5 hours on that camera. So when I'm out shooting, what I don't want is to be held back by I don't have enough battery life, I don't have enough memory, I don't have enough this, I don't have enough that. I want to just be able to shoot and not have to worry about any of that stuff, and those cameras give me that freedom. Plus they fit perfectly in the little Ronin, not the big Ronin, the small Ronin. I don't own the big Ronin, and what I'm talking about is the Steadicam that you see people holding. I own the little one, and that little NX cam works perfect in that Ronin. And I am doing I hadn't been to McDonald's in over a month for breakfast, so here we go. Hello?
How can I help you?
Yeah, I just need oatmeal.
217 first window.
Thank you so much. So that oatmeal is not only good for you, it is good to you. And I think that my brain is back to normal, but I just had the correct change in my hand and thought I still had it in my hand and took the incorrect part, put the correct part back in the change bin and held the other thing. I was able to solve it. But hey, now I'm getting better. I feel good this morning. I don't feel foggy. There for a long time I felt really foggy. And I love this McDonald's. Watch this experience right here. We're gonna get through here so fast it's crazy. What's up, buddy? How are you today?
I'm good. Yeah.
I'm doing pretty good. I hadn't been here in about a month. I was sick. So I missed getting my food, you know. I missed you guys.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm doing fine. I had back surgery, but now I feel fantastic.
Number 2, large sweet tea. And what else was it?
Appreciate you, my friend.
Thank
Yes, sir. So I'll get to this next window and they will hand me my food and I am out of here. And this McDonald's right here, one of the best. Thank you so much. Did you see that? Just that quick, people. That's how they roll right here. McDonald's, my friends, in the fast food industry, there is nobody better. They have it down to a science. I love Chick-fil-A, love the food, but they could learn a thing or two from this business model. You know, Chick-fil-A tried to reinvent that part of the business model, and there's, just being straight up with you, there's times that I do not go into the Chick-fil-A because I don't want to stand in that little turnstile and have to stand back and be in everybody's way. And I don't like it is, for lack of a better word, it is stressful to me to go in there and order and be in everybody's way. And I mean on a very, very, very small level when I say stressful. But what I'm saying is I just don't like that feeling that I get when I go in there and you order, you stand. What they want you to do is order and stand back. Now they're giving you these things to hold and all this kind of stuff, but they're trying. But the business model, right? The McDonald's business model is you order something, they put it in the bag and they hand it to you. The Chick-fil-A business model is, hey, I know the stuff is over there, but the guy at the cash register, he's got too busy to actually walk over there and put it in the bag and hand it to you. And I mean, I'll literally go into a Chick-fil-A sometimes and order a sandwich and a tea, that's all. And it takes me 5 or 6 minutes to get out of there. And I can go into McDonald's and I could order everything on the menu and it wouldn't take 5 or 6 minutes to get out of there. So that's my Chick-fil-A rant for today. So I'm gonna turn the camera off for right now. I've got to run into work. I'm gonna eat my oatmeal. I'm gonna ship a few packages this morning. We've got to deliver a hot tub this morning. I got to help Kyle make sure he's got everything he needs. He's going to deliver a little 3-person tub this morning. And then, friends, hopefully the drone will come and we will go fly. That's my big plan for today. Let's fly the drone today. I'm gonna go downtown. We'll go try to fly over something beautiful today. What do you say? Stay tuned, friends. All right, so a little thing happening today, friends, that doesn't normally happen that I thought I would bring to you. It's after lunch. I'm done with my shipping for today, so I'm getting ready to go have some fun this afternoon. I'm gonna take you with me, but I wanted you to see this right here. Check this out. I've got this cell tower right here, and they have got a crane up there, and you see there's guys up there working on the top of that cell tower, and they're putting stuff in place. And that's why my reception is so good. I'm standing right next to the tower, and you can see that they're up there putting stuff up there right now. So friends, here it is. It's finally arrived. Ah, the Phantom 4. The DJI Phantom 4. So friends, I'm gonna program this thing up and get my iPad hooked all to it, and we fixing to fly. So y'all hang on. So friends, this is the maiden voyage of the new Phantom 4. And you know what I'm going to call it? I'm going to call it the Glory, because we're going to send the glory up whenever we send this up. And I decided to fly over the tower that they were working on next door, and I'm going to get pretty close to it in a minute. You're going to see there's a bunch of guys up in the top of that tower working, and of course they've got hard hats and stuff on. And the thing about the drone is it appears like it is a lot closer to them than it actually is. It is not real close to them at all. In fact, you'll notice they don't even notice it when it goes by. And I make another turn and go back by. That is our building. You can see hot tubs in the back of it. And there's 3 vans or 2 vans and a box truck sitting back there. And you can see our building goes from one block to the other. It's the one with the little white hashes on it right there, which is where you can see through. So here we go. All right, friends, let me tell you what we're doing. I've got the drone ready to go. We're going to fly over something really cool. Here in Nashville, they have an abandoned prison that looks like a castle, and Robert Redford made a movie called The Last Castle there. And I'm going to try to get to it from here. It is over there. You can see over there where that is. It is. I'm not real good at doing this, but it is over on the other side, and that's actually the Cumberland River between us. So we're going to fly it. I've got the new drone out, and I'm naming the drone the Glory. So we're going to send the Glory up to video the last castle on the other side. So I'll show you what that footage looks like. Stay tuned, friends. And I have to have my other glasses on top of my sunglasses. I can't see a darn thing. Stay tuned. So look at there. Cannot take off in a no-fly zone. So daggone, folks. Go to plan B. All right, so plan B was going down the road a little bit and trying to get out of a no-fly zone, and I was able to do that exact thing. So you can actually see, you're seeing the shadow of the drone on the pavement, and it's fixing to take off and go. And sadly, the way the sunlight is, I'm not sure the shot really came out like I wanted it to. And I'm a pretty good ways away from it. I'm almost a mile away. And the main thing is there's a smokestack there, so I flew to the smokestack. But the way the sun is, you can see it really doesn't light right, so it's hard to tell what it is. But this right here, we're at the back of it now, was a prison. You can see the walls around it. And if you go to the front of it, it looks like very much like a castle. And if you look up the movie, The Last Castle, it was shot right there. And at some point, I'm going to get some footage on the other side of it. I don't know what this no-fly zone thing is, but it wouldn't let me get any closer than that. That's the Cumberland River. And I am going to turn around and come back, but that's all you need today. Vlog over.